We're Fishgate, and we just have an announcement to make to you about our invitation to be in Washington, D.C. in December. David's Tent has invited us to be worship leaders on December 10th and 11th. And there's a video coming up right now for you to watch more about what David's Tent's all about. Thanks.
There once reigned a king in Israel, so driven, so obsessed with the adoration of his God, that he made one thing the goal of his life. I will allow no sleep to my eyes or slumber to my eyelids till I find a place for the Lord, a dwelling for the mighty one of Jacob. He searched the land until he came upon Jerusalem, and there established his capital city as a resting place for the Almighty. That king was King David. David built a tent next to his palace and placed the Ark of the Covenant within. He hired 4,000 musicians and 288 singers to minister unto the Lord day and night in unending song for the next 33 years of his reign. Finally, God was central in the hearts of his people and central in the heart of their nation. These were the golden years of Israel's history. 3,000 years later, and the heart of David is surfacing in a generation. 24-hour worship is rising up in the nations of the earth, and this year, worshipers from every state in America will amass on the National Mall of Washington, D.C. to bring Christ a 424-day continuous love song, simply because Jesus is worthy. Add your voice from September 11, 2015 through November 8, 2016, as we boldly declare his worth and give him the praise he is due. A generation is rising, history is changing, and America is turning to Jesus.
So now that you know a little more about it, we're going to be there on December 10th and 11th. And there are three things that we'd like to include in our invitation to you. First of all, we'd like you to pray with us. We'd like to pray that Fishgate could lead worship at David's Tent in a way that would be pleasing to our Lord.
Prayerfully consider about joining us and celebrating and worshiping the Lord at David's Tent. Also prayerfully consider about giving to David Tent Ministry. We are looking for people who want to express. Prayerfully consider joining us. If your heart is to worship the Lord and God so prompts you, join us. We're looking for people to come with us. Also, we're asking you to prayerfully consider about donating to David's Tent Ministry. Find out what the ministry is. If God lays it upon your heart, please give towards them. Otherwise, we want you to know that David's Tent is just an opportunity that God's moving on this earth at a time that we need him the most. With a grateful heart, with a song of praise, with an outstretched arm, I will bless your name.